Hi, I'm Daryl. I played Aki, Chainsaw Man.
Hi, I'm Dennis. I played 8 Standby Hololive.
Hi, I'm Yuki, and I also played Chainsaw Man.
I feel like this event was managed better than the one held in June because we got the own room and it feels better to play in, I would say. And with the introduction of Bushi Navi, it made pairing and tournament reporting a lot easier than what it used to be.
Yeah, I think the event was well done. It was pretty good. The Bushinavi really did help with the pairing and all those. It makes the pairings faster. There's very less downtime between rounds, and yeah, and the staff really well managed the event. There was very less like any issues that happened.
Well, I think the venue is also better than last time, like what Daryl said. Then I think the Bushinabi app really helped with like a lot of, I would say, inefficiencies that you used to have when you had to like they had to like create the pairings manually and everything through like I don't know what, but yeah, but yeah, overall just like what he said, lesser downtime, and uh, I think it's also easier for the judges themselves also.
I think nothing much so far. I think Genesis Frontier has got a grasp on how to manage events better and better every year. I would say, compared to how it used to be, like in pre-COVID and stuff like that. Uh, so I'd say just keep up the good work, and yeah, that's all from me.
If there's something to improve, it will be uh, the events could be announced earlier. So, because the recent events has been announced like 1 month in advance, but some of us we either have already had plans or yeah, we had plans on the days, and then the event announcement it was very last minute. So maybe if can announce the events dates sooner, it will be better.
Like what they said, I think the event itself was okay. Like the flow and everything was pretty alright. But like he said, maybe like we can like the tournament can be announced a little earlier.
For me, it was definitely the mirror because both decks are equally unfair, and honestly, I didn't really practice that much against the mirror specifically. So for me, that was the hardest title, Chainsaw Man Aki. Other than that, I think my deck is pretty unfair. So it's just good. Yeah.
Same My hardest matchup was Chainsaw Man. Top four there were three. I was the only outlier. Feels a bit suffocated here.
Well, my only two losses today were to Chainsaw Man, so I only have to say it's Chainsaw Man.
My losses were to Chainsaw Man to kind of say something.
I think both have like a different appeal to them. I think both are good, but team tournaments tend to be a bit more enjoyable because you get to play alongside your friends instead of solos where sometimes you sit next to your friends kind of thing, or sometimes you might even pair into each other, which is definitely not a great feeling, especially as you get into like the later Swiss rounds and you're really trying to win. And bringing someone you know down isn't really a great feeling. So I think both are great. As I think some other TCGs also have both formats. So yeah, I just think both are great.
I would appreciate if there's a team tournament, a team event. It's a more you'll have a different experience than always having single events. So lately Japanese Weiss Schwarz only have single events for Singapore. So I feel it will be better that they have team tournaments as well. best would be they have a team tournament and a singles event, separate days.
I do like the idea of team tournaments. I think it's just a different feeling of like instead of like I mean you do think a lot of like deck ideas and plays with your friends, but I do think like as a team where y'all come together to like maybe like try to strategize like different decks because so far the team tournaments we know every player needs to use a different title, so like there will be like different there are more combinations, then there are more varieties that like other titles can shine as well. So yeah, that's why I'll prefer team tourneys over single tournaments.
Easy revenge. Currently in this current meta, Chainsaw Man is really the boogeyman of the meta. It doesn't really have a counter. There's not much to counter play, and then when you start rolling, it's very hard to stop. If I were to hit something in the current context of the meta, it'll be easy revenge.
I wouldn't say there's a particular card I want completely banned. I do think Bushiroad does a decent job in how they actually do their ban list, which is like unique to other card games. But if I really had to choose a card, well, it's a card in my own deck, but it'll probably be the level 3 Aki.
Objectively wise, you definitely should ban something in the Aki deck. But personally wise, I don't think Standby Luna is a very interesting deck per se. It's boring. I tried it. I also didn't like it. So I don't know. I just don't like for personal reasons definitely, but not objectively. Yeah, that's all. My WhatsApp going crazy in the group chats is definitely a very good feeling, I would say. Knowing that my friends are either at home watching the live stream or in the area itself, like rooting for me, uh, definitely makes me a lot happier that I'm kind of not in this by myself. It's like there are people backing me up. So I really like. I just really like the Chainsaw Man franchise in general. Uh, yeah, read Chainsaw Man.
I will just say to those my friends that know, if they didn't have the Chainsaw Man deck, I'll be using it instead.
I would just like to thank my friends for like helping me, I guess, test my decks pretty much every week. Then also like my family for like sort of like I guess accepting that I'm playing this game, but at the same time they also wish for the best for me like at every single event. So as far for now, this is like my highest placement, so I do hope to improve. Well, it's not a lot to improve, but but I do hope to improve someday, and hopefully I'll represent Worlds too.
Thank you.